Last year, I walked 4 miles every day. No matter what temperature, I walked in the cold, I walked in the snow, I walked in the rain, I walked in the heat. And one summer day, I decided to walk up to Namsan Tower, a big landmark and famous tourist spot here in Seoul. See, I've always been the girl who was picked last in PE. I hated sports. I preferred drawing by myself or reading a good book. The only movement I really enjoyed was dancing. But if you asked me to go jogging, I tell you, I'd start running the moment zombies chased me down the street, and not a second earlier. But all that changed quickly when I moved to Seoul. I don't know what it was exactly that clicked, but suddenly I would love biking along Han River, and going on walks was surprisingly enjoyable. So I worked my way up to walk 1 hour every day. I would listen to audiobooks or have a phone call with friends and family or plain listen to music. I had been much more active than any time before in my life, and while at this point I knew I could walk 4 miles in 1 hour on even ground, I wanted to test my ability hiking up the mountain. Me and a friend decided to give it a try on what turned out to be one of the hottest and most air polluted days we could have chosen. If the air looks hazy, it is because in South Korea, fine dust is a real problem on certain days, and it's even advised not to open your windows when the pollution gets this high. We probably should have postponed, but we had rescheduled so often, we just bit the bullet and went. When I tell you the incline was steep, there were many beautiful moments along the way, but I could hardly appreciate them because I was constantly out of breath. We ended up taking 2 water breaks until we reached the top. We of course took our art supplies and sketchbooks with us and had a little drawing session outside of the Starbucks. And yes, there's a Starbucks on top of the mountain. I could have gotten a bus to go back down, but I was so into the whole experience, I just decided to walk back down. Which, by the way, was so much faster and easier than going up. Who would have thought? The next day, though, I couldn't move. Suddenly, my Han River walks weren't challenging enough anymore, and once a week, I would walk up the mountain. I got really fast at one point, and I'm still proud of all the things I did that summer. This year, I tried getting back into walking after a break, but I'm struggling right now. I'm always feeling a bit too busy or too tired. I should probably make it a priority again, just because it was not only amazing for my fitness, but really wonderful for my mental health too. Have you ever tried going on hot girl walks? Even though today was very little art, I hope you still enjoyed this slice of life of an artist in Seoul. Let's make the world a more colorful place, one painting at a time. See you tomorrow.